Welcome to Rethink Gaming's Tuesday night RPGs featuring Waterdeep Dragon Heist played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, please consider joining us on Patreon or checking out Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild. Let's begin.
I really liked that intro, Bob. That was just FYI.
Thank you. It's a work in progress. I only say it
work in progress
3 times a week. Anyway, when last we played, there was some shenanigans in and around town. This was our face-to-face session. So we visited with some people, and we went to the inn, and we went to the Temple of Gond, and otherwise worked on tying up some loose ends and meeting some more of the colorful folk, the Waterdevians, that surround you. Time has passed, and a peaceful evening has gone by. Everybody's good and rested, and the work crew has already arrived this morning, waking you to the sound of hammers as they go to work on the exterior of the building. What would you like to do?
Go out in the backyard.
Okay. So the alleyway, there's it's almost like a letter D shape with a gap or two in it. The patrons all sort of share the alley. It's their access to the sewer as well. There's a little bit of green space back there, but not much.
Is there any like fenced in area?
Not at this time, no. Might be possible to fence in an area.
I would like to go to a secluded part of the house that no one ever uses. If that's a thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like, what parts of the house are you guys using at this point?
All of it. Every single room.
I'd like to think that we are
Like a
Just
storage closet or something. Just something.
sure.
Those
Clark.
were our star maps.
I need something to train my rats in. Our little rat dojo.
Okay.
Or Rojo.
You're Rojo, yeah. So the white map that I just shared is the alley, T being Troll Skull, the front being up by the tower. And like I said, the back alley in between the buildings, there's a little bit of green space. And you can kind of see where the paving is versus not. But you need me to explain that more, I can.
Which one are we again? Which letter?
T.
T. Okay.
As in Troll Skull.
Yeah.
And B is the neighboring tavern.
That's F.
F. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's go around that once more. So B is the bent nail. That is the furniture maker and woodsmith. You guys have been borrowing lumber from him, and he's not been telling on you. S in the opposite corner is steam and steel. That's a blacksmith. C is Corellian's crown. Follow lives there and has the herbalism stuff, including the potions that you guys did. T is the tiger's eye.
We have potions of water brewing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for to go see the dragon. E is the tiger's eye. This is a private detective's business. I don't think you've encountered anybody having to do with that yet. I'm sorry. N is the bent nail. N for nail. Sorry. B is Bookworm's Treasure, which is a bookstore. And
They have books on star maps.
Access to the sewer is just above the compass rose there. Yes, certainly they do. Nice. Are you you interested in doing something with that, or are you just curious?
Yeah, I was checking how much money I had before I
Okay.
committed. Yes,
Okay,
I would
so-
like to go to the bookstore.
I would like to just ask the group while we're all together still. What was the status on the man living in our attic?
Man in the attic is a tenant
Yep.
who owns the tower. He owns he's rented out that tower for a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So he's got a contract and he only has the tower. Everything else of the manor is ours.
Exactly. He only has the tower, so while the workers are here remodeling, we should tell them to cut the tower off, and we will move it somewhere else.
Would be
Seems like some
mean.
sort of violation of lease.
No, because
Nah,
He's
he's
I
doing
mean,
a
already
lot
has
of
his tower.
fucking work.
He
Yeah.
still has his tower.
I thought you were going to suggest that we just disconnect the two, not take it and move it somewhere else, but block it off and make a new entrance just for the tower.
No, get rid of the whole tower. I don't want him
That's
here.
That's a reasonable option. Micah would never suggest something like that.
Well, here's also the thing.
Because
He's
then
not
we build-
bothered us yet.
To be fair, we bothered him more, so
Yeah.
He's just vibing up there right now.
Actually, the tower is not presently there.
Nice.
oh,
That's perfect. I'm never gonna
It's just
question
gone?
the tower again.
It's just
Yeah.
gone.
well, there you go, problem solved.
Yeah, it
Yep,
sounds like
problem
we don't
solved.
have a problem anymore.
See, I told
This
you
is
guys.
a 2-story building, correct?
The tower was worth it.
No, it is a 3-story.
3. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that map
Toy
here.
Story
so-
1, 2, and
Yeah, I'd
3.
love to see that map. We're about to be wrapped up with this whole.
And here's the question: is it 3 stories in a basement, or is the basement the first story? Some people do that
Bet you
kind
we're
of
about to
weird.
find out.
Wow. So, hold on. I have a. Where's my good map?
Yeah, how do we refer to our floors? Is the floor you walk in on the bottom floor, or is it the ground floor, and then we start at 1 when we go up to the second floor like a savage would?
Are we doing this UK or American?
Are we doing this UK style or correctly?
Thanks to all the UK watchers and Patreon supporters. Watch them cancel. All right. No, there's the map. Let me make sure this is visible to the stream. So, the first floor is the tap room. It's available from the front street. We're kind of around the side a little bit. And then the second floor only has one entrance. You have to go upstairs. You can't actually get to the second floor from inside the tap room, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like
fantastic.
it's like an outdoor staircase that goes up to like a deck that goes inside. Okay.
It leads directly up to the common room there on the second floor.
Okay.
So then there's the third floor and an attic.
And a tower sometimes.
Yeah, the turret peak area there. It's presently
So-
not there. It just ends at the floor. And the basement.
To be entirely honest, we technically have 5 floors.
So,
We have 3 actual floors, a cellar, and an attic.
does that attic
Same.
have good windows?
It does have windows. I don't know how good they are. I mean,
I would like to take that for my stargazing at night.
There is an attic
That's my
bedroom up
bedroom.
here.
That's
I
what I'm
feel like
saying.
having
What
the
was the room that
sailor
our
in the top floor, just annoying the shit out of everyone below him.
yeah? What room was our ghost friend chilling in again?
there's a painting hanging over the fireplace in the common room, which he dotes over.
Okay.
It's a master bedroom, somebody called it.
You're a piece of shit. No.
I mean,
second that motion.
there's 3 of me. Me, my right hand man, my left hand man.
For now.
For now, we will populate.
I say we put. It doesn't matter in any way, shape, or form, but I say you and your rats get.
The basement.
The master bedroom, like I already said, yeah. I call dibs. It's on recording.
Well, nobody can sleep in the basement because that's
There's
where all of
no
our.
dibs in the medieval times. You
To be
fought
fair,
for what you wanted.
you also just did call dibs on the attic room, so you can't really say that.
No, I didn't
True.
call dibs. I said I am taking the attic room.
Okay.
I mean, we could always just store Stelio in the attic storage. He
Hey
doesn't need
man,
an actual bed.
you don't store me. I like to have.
No, you're literally
King.
like Bender, where he actually just lives in a closet, and then he opens a door in the back, and there's a whole actual apartment behind him.
The closet, so to speak.
Yeah.
Is
Like I
Bender
mentioned that
gay?
Fry also had that kind of thing going down.
All right. So yeah, that if the tower's not there, that was the end of my.
That's not our
inquiry.
problem.
Yeah, all good.
It's never going to be our problem.
Nope.
What could possibly go
Will
wrong?
be Mikey's problem.
Maybe.
It's off if I see it again.
So, but if we do have downtime, I'm 100% teaching Patches my 3 commands: the hide, fetch, and scare. Like I do with the mailman or mail lady, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you could
And
have
then-
done that overnight last night.
Oh.
Yep.
And then I would have liked to teach them that little head nod that I've been trying to get him to do. That I haven't actually spent time with him for.
Okay. Yes, when you signal him to do so, he will nod his head.
Both of them?
Both of them, yes.
Sweet.
They don't like each other. They're getting increasingly competitive and somewhat aggressive. But yes, they do all know the same tricks. They both know the same tricks.
Competition's good sometimes.
All right, so as far as ongoing tasks, let's see. Did that one. We don't know about that one. We don't know about that one. Oh, what about your Weird Bottles Concoctions task that you accepted from the Zentrum?
Did we get a new task from this interim?
Which one was that one?
There's a shop in the trade wards called Weird Bottles Concoctions.
I didn't. Did we ever decide if we were going to tell Mert that we had done some work for?
We decided no for now.
All right. So
That's
are
on
we
a
going
need to know basis.
Are we going to do this then, since we are now actually part of the Harpers? Because I've got a Harper pen.
This was not the dragon one, right?
This is not the dragon one. This
Okay.
is something else.
I think it was maybe Horace who picked this up.
Yeah, the guy who's not here. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, because he's the one who has.
He
a
just
fan
has
for
in
the
all
half-orc,
caps,
right?
weird bottled concoction, lady in purple cloak.
Yeah. So here's the pitch.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty easy thing to do.
I'm down, says Horace.
The gnome who runs it is a friend of ours named Schemo.
Are you judging
Like-
his name?
I'm absolutely judging his name.
His mother may
Sounds
have
like
named him that.
That sounds like a name Derek would come up with for a character who only schemes people out of their money.
What I'm trying to do with Han right now.
For all you know, that's Gnomish for honesty. Do any of you speak Gnomish?
I believe I do. Okay.
I
Please
only
tell me
speak
what
halfling.
Schemo means in Gnomish. I would love to know what Schemo means in Gnomish.
Come on, Peter, quit being retarded. I do not. Just kidding, I lied.
Somebody's got to speak Gnomish.
I speak
don't.
Dwarvish and Elvish.
I
I
speak
speak-
halfling, and that's the closest.
I speak
But I'm good.
Common, Draconic,
Aha!
Mortal, and Sylvan.
Aha. Do you have comprehend language as a spell?
No.
Ah,
Horus
Horus-
speaks Dwarvish.
Horse knows Dwarvish for some reason.
Which is not gnomish.
which is not gnomish.
He... Oh, fuck.
Isn't Gnomish just a
No.
altercation of some other language?
So
No,
a lot
that-
of the languages
that's halfling.
share written, but spoken is different.
Isn't Gnomish just... No. It's not.
It is not just.
It's not.
No.
May
It
as
is
well
very
be
cruel.
secret code.
Secret Hatchet
He's in a singing mood tonight, everybody.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
just slap happy.
All right, what are we doing? We're gonna go do that thing.
I would like to go to the bookstore.
All right.
Shopping? Palamir shopping? Shopping?
You
We're
want
going
to go shopping?
Let's go
He
shopping.
just wants his star maps.
I want more star maps.
We're going shopping.
Okay. The bookworm's treasure is adorned with a charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls. Inside the shop is decorated with beautiful hardwood, and the earthy scent of old books permeates the air. The library fills the first 2 floors of this 3-story building, and it somehow seems to contain more shelves than the building should be able to hold. The shop is managed by a short dragonborn of gold ancestry named Rishal the Page Turner.
I am going to go ask Vishal if he has any books on stars and star maps and or scrolls.
Okay. So you see him busily working behind the counter, scribing scrolls. He's got a gigantic stack of blank scrolls and about a half a dozen finished ones. He's working out of a spellbook. Are you going to greet him, or are you just going to walk up and say, "Do you have any star maps?"
I'm just going to walk up and ask if he has any star maps.
He looks very frustrated. Holds up his right hand while he uses his left hand to finish scribing the scroll. Giving you the 1-finger salute. He adjusts the spectacles in front of his eyes and says, "I'm sorry, did you say star maps?"
Yes, I did. I like star maps.
Which world?
Any.
Very well. I have a star chart over Toril. 3 gold.
What about 2 gold?
2 gold would be almost enough to purchase it. Are you looking for work?
Well, that depends. What type of work?
Well, as you can see, I am incredibly busy, but I could use a hand. Can you scribe scrolls?
I can.
Wonderful. You had the look of a wizard the moment you walked in the door.
I wouldn't say I'm a wizard, but more of a man of nature.
I need someone who can assist me copying spells from this book onto these scrolls. Is this something you are skilled in doing?
I wouldn't say I've done it much, but I would feel comfortable doing it.
Very well. I can pay you 3 gold per scroll, if that's amenable.
That sounds like a great deal.
Wonderful. Let's begin with this one. He pages to a entry in the great big spellbook in front of him. Sets the feather quill down. Stands up and stretches. I've been at this for hours. Very good. I need to go and arrange the shelves. Start with this one. Make 3 copies. I'll be back in an hour.
Sounds good. I'll get started immediately.
Wonderful, wonderful. He
I'll just be browsing.
sets the star map down beside the spellbook.
Guess I'll
anybody-
get started.
Is anybody else in the?
I was going with I'm just browsing because I don't know how to copy spells into scrolls.
I really don't think I do either, but I use magic and I'm a researcher. So how hard can it be, right?
I do work with maps and terrain and geography, but not.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were a fellow map person.
Yeah, I'm a map maker of the other nature. You do the
He's a
the
map.
sky. I do the ground.
He's the map.
Map's a map.
Yeah, but it's
He's
kind of
the map.
different. You don't have to worry about elevation normally.
I suppose between the two of you, you'd have it covered.
I was
Sounds so
gonna browse.
depressed.
Wasn't gonna work.
But what are you going to do about this job that you just took up?
I didn't take a job.
I guess the rest of us could probably go to the trades ward. Unless anyone else needs anything specific done today.
No, I can help with the construction.
Yeah. I can go along for the trades ward trip.
I'm down for trades war.
Alright, so we'll leave.
And so is Horace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we'll leave
Zorlos can stay
Falamer
at
and
the-
Stelio at the bookshop and Zorlos at home, and everyone else will go to the trades ward then.
Sounds great.
Okay. Well. So you're heading for Weird Bottles Concoctions. Are you walking or taking a cab?
Walking. Enjoying
Yeah.
the day.
It is a decent day, that's for sure. Nice weather. All right. It takes you. Oh, it's trades ward. It's probably 35 minutes to walk. Weird Bottles is easy to find. As you head inside, the smell of sulfur and ginger assaults your nose immediately. Several cauldrons are madly bubbling away with different concoctions in them. And a bald dwarf with black lightning bolt tattoos running over his bald head rushes up to meet you as you enter the door. What? We're closed?
I'm gonna walk up and just say we had a we had somebody. Oh, let me go back to the notes real quick. We were told to come to here and give a lady a purple cloak.
He looks around. Do you see anybody in a cloak in here?
I don't know.
You don't.
Do I?
He's the only one in there.
We're supposed to take it to a lady in a purple cloak.
Have you seen? Well, Okay.
We're supposed to take some potions from him.
Oh, we're supposed to take some potions from you and go to a lady in a purple cloak. Sorry, it literally just says a purple cloak.
How do I know who sent you?
You could trust me. Have you ever seen a man with two rats on with a rat on each shoulder lie? No.
Ain't no trusting a rat.
Not a rat. Two rats. And have you ever, look at me, have you ever seen a person with two rats on their shoulders lie? I doubt it, because I doubt you've ever seen anybody with two rats on their shoulders.
You better get to telling me who sent you, or I'm gonna put you back in the street.
Does
Who,
anybody know the name? Dudley
was it
literally
the-
has weird bottled purple concoctions, lady in purple cloak.
Was
All
it
he's got.
the Zentarim that sent us, right?
Was it the Zentrum that sent us for this one? I think it was. The Zentrum.
He looks wide-eyed and shocked that you would say that out loud. I don't know nothing about no sense. Not none thing.
That's a double negative.
He
Busted.
heads back,
No.
turns his back on you and heads back into the shop,
Following him?
stepping behind his counter.
Right on his tail.
I said, we're closed.
When?
He reaches down, pulls out a crate, little wooden crate, fetches from this a silk-lined coffer, sets it on the bench.
Pick it up.
I ain't never seen you. I don't know you. You ain't never been here.
My name is Han. This is Skippers and Patches.
Get out!
Briskly walk out while trying to hide that thing that he gave us. Like, keep it like, obviously all our group knows, but like,
Yeah.
leaving. And I'm just gonna make a scene when I leave. You don't have to be so disrespectful. I'm a paying customer. I guess you just launched yourself another customer. Not just one, but multiple. I'm gonna slam the door behind me.
Okay, he kind of chuckles a little bit.
Oh, okay. No roll. Sweet. And then I'm gonna like angrily march down the way back to the house. Actually, back into some sort of alley that I can see if there's like a note or anything in there for part 2.
There's not.
I'm gonna walk back to the bottles place. The bottles and weird concoctions. Throw the door open. I'm gonna go, and another thing! And I'm gonna like walk in there. I'm like, hey, do you know where to deliver this?
He looks at you just flabbergasted. I swear to God, I'm gonna tell Devil never to send you again.
Well, he just told us a lady in a purple cloak. This
The
town
God
is
catcher,
huge.
the God catcher, the God catcher, goodbye. He rushes up, closes the door, and locks it.
Yeah, that's right. Just gonna walk back down the stairs angrily.
There are literally notes in the chat for what we're supposed to be doing
There are
right
notes in chat.
I
There are-
can't see chat.
No, and on Fantasy Ground.
I know I can't see it because Han and Horace are taking over it.
Move it. Just move it. It tells you everything you need to know.
It was funnier watching him struggle.
It was awesome watching him struggle.
Like
Oh, boy.
literally, this is how I had my. This is how I had my screen.
Yeah. You,
map right now.
So we're gonna go to the God Catcher now.
Yep.
And deliver this.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
So, in the castle ward, here's a nice picture, is a massive statue frozen in time. If you read your guide, you might already know that these occasionally can be awakened to defend the city.
There it is. Oh, it's not okay.
Pulling in the picture, 1 second.
Oh, there's
Ooh,
the
yeah.
God Catcher.
Yeah, it's just north of the market there.
I see that. It's just named the market.
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
That's dope.
The statues are relatively static. They move every couple of centuries at best. And so, as you can see from the pictures, sometimes people will just build houses directly on them. Real estate's a
There-
premium.
There is a shop in the head of one, if I remember correctly.
I think I remember that too.
So, that's another 20-minute walk or so.
And then we're looking for a lady in a purple cloak. And we're gonna keep the tip. So I guess as soon as we get there, we just need to start looking around for a lady in a purple cloak.
All right. You don't see anybody right away. It's a busy day. Within about another half hour, a black hire coach comes riding up speedily in your direction. This woman leans out, gestures you over, gestures specifically Han over.
Walk on over.
She offers you a black velvet pouch.
Grab the pouch and open it.
Inside, you see several large silvery coins. She reaches for the black coffer. You gonna hand it to her?
I'm gonna dig through it and make sure there's not like a bunch of fake coins underneath. I don't trust her. Not even the slightest. Gut feeling.
Yeah, let me.
That's the man that keeps company with rats.
At least I have friends.
Actively pursues further company with rats.
So these are moon shaped and about the size of your palm. There are 15 of them in here.
I give her the pouch.
You give her the box.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
I have the pouch.
Okay, what would you.
Anything else?
Actually, just messed that up, but we'll work it in your favor. She as soon as she gets the box, she tells the driver to go, and he tears off like a bat out of hell.
Goodbye. She was nice.
Okay, so the party sheet has the coins in it.
75 platinum pieces.
Yep. That's fucking
So
Wow. How do you cook that?
it's the top right right below the X to close out
party
fantasy
sheet.
grounds. Yep.
So we
what
need to split it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways.
Yeah,
Or
it'll auto split.
oh,
So we
that's
just want to
okay.
split it. Done.
Split it even. Yep. Oh, and there's still 3 in there. Oh, there we go. And then there's still 6.
Oh,
I guess there's 7 of you. Something.
there are 7 of us.
Wait, why is it? Oh, no, there's 8 of you.
There's 8?
Oh, I forgot
We
Zach.
were thinking of Zach. Yeah.
Zach's character.
Oh, yeah, Zach is
don't forget Han or not Han. You already
No.
got Han. Skivers
No.
and Patches
No.
O'Houlihan.
Skivers and Patches O'Houlihan can chew on a copper.
If that. That is
I'm not
generous
going
in
to.
my
One
opinion.
of you are coppers.
They have no need for harbor moons.
Mm.
So yeah, this if we haven't discussed this already, nibs are coppers, shards are silvers, tolls are electrums, dragons, gold, suns are plats, and harbor moons are 5 plats.
Walk back to the house and start just divvying up the money.
Very cool.
Have I gotten anything for my eye patches? Clan?
You haven't.
Gang? Can I check under the back steps?
You can. And when you get home, you look under the back step, and there's nothing under there.
How did my scroll making go?
Give me an Arcana check.
What book does it have that has the breakdown for money?
Like,
Is it the
Wasn't
player's
Stelio
handbook?
helping him out?
No, it was not. I
Or not
don't know how
Stelio.
to do that.
They
What?
basically break by tens.
Oh, so a platinum is 10 gold.
Platinum is 10 gold.
Okay, because I know Electrum's like what 5 silver or something like that. I know Electrum's
Yes.
the
It's-
weird one.
It's a
Electrum's
half a gold.
Half a gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So who was Strazig staying behind with Valamer to help him? Right.
Stelio was, but Stelio wasn't helping with scrolls.
I wasn't
He was
helping.
just-
I was just browsing around the
Oh.
bookshop.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
keeping
so-
me company.
We were going shopping, and then he picked up work.
You have no idea how to do this.
Not even kind of. Do I know who to ask? Because I'm a researcher.
Yeah, so you can't decipher these arcane writings because this isn't your skill set. You could meditate on the stars and transfer that magical energy into scrolls in a divine manner, but you can't do it in a scholastic or arcane tradition. You just don't have that ability. You need a wizard.
Afraid of. You can't blame a guy for trying. Well, I'll be up front and be like, yeah. I'm just naturally good at magic. I don't understand the writing behind it. Here's 3 gold for my star map.
Rochelle looks at you, somewhat frustrated, but grins, shrugs, puts the coin in the till, and sits down to continue scribing scrolls.
All right. I'll take my star map and motion at Stelio. Go back to the trolls, I suppose.
You want to go shopping elsewhere? Perhaps? Anywhere else? No?
I would like to,
I'm not a materialistic man. There's nothing else I need.
while I'm helping work on the house, I want to keep all of the other people that are like hammering away
Mhm.
just absolutely with glee. Like I want to keep it really light, make jokes a bunch.
Okay,
I don't know. I want to make sure that when
sure.
they're in a painfully good mood.
Give me a performance check.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're very successful. They're quite happy to have been at work today.
Nice.
Why can't you just roll like that, Micah?
Shut up.
That's how you roll a d20 right there, boyo.
Skull, dang it!
See, that was too much. You gotta just kind of do one of these. Like, gotta be. Oh shit!
Do you want to?
Almost a 20.
It would have been impressive. But anyways.
Listen,
I
we
would
go
like
higher,
to
we
go
low.
to the nearest pub that isn't our neighbors,
Okay.
and I want to see if they'll let me just play for a couple free drinks.
I'd like to, as soon as the gold is divvied out and everyone's all back together, point out the fact that we just got paid 750 gold for walking around.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe we should be doing more work for these people.
Don't worry about it.
I would actually second that. Even though, well, hold on. What do we have to do for this?
We walked for an hour.
What did you do though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what cost did we just make 750 gold?
We
We
delivered
gave her
some
the
mind
cure
reading
to
potions.
cancer.
We delivered some mind reading potions to a very suspicious woman.
We
Were-
gave her the cure to cancer.
Were
Because she
they
wears.
mind reading potions? Did you check?
That's what we were told.
Okay.
I'm not gonna question it. I'm just saying. We got paid 750 gold for walking around for an hour. Like,
Okay. So Hein's getting ready to leave. He's setting out to go and find a nice tavern to go make some coins because, 750 is not enough for one day, whatever.
No, not the goal. I don't want the goal. I just want to play for people and get free drinks.
One second.
To socialize.
he's
What?
trying to get clout.
No.
He's trying to spread the good name of entertainment.
True.
Okay. And just as you step outside,
Is it raining?
Oh. No, no. No, 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 no,
Chapter
There is no
3,
I in
Fireball.
But there are 6 eyes, and I don't care how big small the room is. Fuck it, I cast a fireball.
windows rattle as the roar of an explosion fills Troll Skull Alley. Charred bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. A thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door.
On and Horace sprint out to investigate.
Yeah,
I would also like to go investigate
Yeah,
the
we're gonna have
I
to
would
check
like
this
to
one
check
out.
out
The
the front
explosion.
of our store to make sure nothing hit our property.
Where, like, how far away from our
I
front door did this fireball explode, roughly?
Right in the alley beside your house.
So there's probably damage.
can I do a perception
Hopefully
to see if I
not
see anybody
damage.
running away or looking like they may have
Yeah.
done this?
We're give me 1 second to set this
Okay.
up.
Possibly someone named Floon.
I would
Or
imagine there's
Froon or whatever
probably
his name is.
It
a
I'm
is
gonna
decent
Floon.
amount of people
immediately
running away.
assume Hans Rats had something to do with this.
It's
Ah,
always the rat's
rats.
fault.
I'll second that.
One of Hans' rats got a hold of a scroll, and now we're here.
Something stupid that Han got involved in.
Mikey had just
Or the Zent.
transcribed the scroll wrong, and it just automatically went off.
Don't put this on me. Put it on the
I'm
rats. I like that
I'm just
idea
saying,
better.
man. You were working with magic earlier.
Maybe he pissed off the wizards.
It just says "Allah Akbar" in all caps.
Oh no.
Did you piss off the small shiny man?
Someone found and then read the entire Necronomicon out loud.
The
Well, we already
fitness
took care
man
of that
pacer test.
Again? Okay, so the blast hit here.
Ah, why?
Oops.
And
So that
there are bodies. So let me throw some tokens out for those. There is an elderly female human. It's rather large.
Oh, I thought you were just saying like she's rather large, and that's why. That's why the E.
No. 2 cloaked male humans.
So our building is a little damaged, but that place next door is gone.
Mm-hmm.
It-
What was that place again? It didn't have a marker.
It's
I
a row
guess it wasn't that
house.
important. Okay.
2 female humans and 1 half elf dressed in plain clothes. Should set the map to the right scale, and I wouldn't have to manually scale these, but that's alright. We're gonna clean them up in a minute anyway. Like that. 1 male gnome.
I can help. I'm gonna know.
And 2 female halflings, which I guess we'll mark with an F. Oops. Let me make that smaller. Get over here. Anyway. Yeah, 11 corpses caught in the blast here.
So
Oh, these are all corpses? I thought these were.
yeah, as soon as I see there are like people hurt in the street, I'd like to check as many as I possibly can to see if anyone is still like alive or like on the brink or anything.
Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
fix the scale of this really quick.
So are they like gone, or if I like, do I have the ability to heal them?
That's what I'm checking right now.
Well, I didn't
Rescue
know.
Squad, heyo.
Oh yeah, you're a cleric. That's right.
I'm a
It
pally
keeps
boy.
coming up saying error script execution error.
Don't worry about it.
Anytime anybody literally does anything, it pops
Don't
up.
worry about it.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I bet you didn't press update.
All right.
Forget about it.
Position yourselves where you were when the explosion went off.
I think we were all inside Troll Skull, weren't we not?
Yeah, I
Well,
think
I
we
was-
were.
Well, we distributed the wealth.
And then
I
that's
know
when
that
that
I was
happened.
supposed to go out the door, wherever the door is.
Well,
was
right now
supposed
he's just saying when the blast went off, so I don't
Yeah,
think you
'cause-
want to be in that 10-foot
Well-
radius.
Well, I was in the doorway when it went off.
Don't forget to move Forest as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where the door is.
Yeah, is our
Right
door
where I
technically
am.
on the side alley, or is it out on the main road?
That is on the side alley. There's
Like our
front
also
door?
yeah, your front door is along that edge there.
I was in the doorway when that
Oh.
went off.
Okay, so you've got some singed eyebrows.
You'll have that on those big jobs.
Do you want us
We need
to
to keep-
initiative or anything, or
So I would like to check if anybody is revivable.
We can just go in alphabetical order. Okay, so you're gonna run over to one of the nearest ones there?
Can I just get like a wide scope and see if I can heal anybody?
These people all seem to be dead from massive fireball damage.
this
Like just crispy?
Yeah,
wispy?
With me.
that's what happens when commoners get hit by a fireball.
That's fair.
Way accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 elderly human, 2 cloaked male humans, 2 female humans, and 1 half elf dressed in plain clothes, 1 male gnome, 2 female halflings. Oh, and 2 male halflings, which are over there. So 4.
All right.
Okay, so Han, you're gonna go and investigate, or are you just gonna look from there, or what are you doing?
I would like to go and investigate to see, like, try to get to the origin and see if I can tell where it came from, if possible.
Okay, how would you like to determine where it came from?
If I were to cast Fireball here, where would I be? If that makes sense. And, like, if I were to try to shoot it in this area, would I try to be, like, down over, like, towards the bottom right? Like, where would I shoot off a fireball if I was trying to hit, like, right here?
Probably up to you.
Yeah,
Where
well,
do
I
you-
mean,
where would you
obviously you couldn't have done it from on top of the building to your left, but it could have come from your building, or from the one across the street, or from the alleyway.
Is Skivers or Patches with Houlihan picking up on anything?
No.
They're not hound dogs.
They're
Yeah,
hound rats.
I was gonna say it could
I
have
have
come
no idea.
from. Could have come from. Well, you can't see that. Ah. Anyway,
I passed priority to Zorlos.
okay. Oh, you did it already. Sorry, Zoros, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd like to run immediately out here. Probably like to this line where I could see the entire little area, and I would like to scan for suspicious activity. Perhaps with a persuasion. I'd like to see any guys like or anyone, I don't know, anything conspicuous.
Okay. Well, someone has run to get the guard.
Yeah.
So you can see that going on up there in the street. Give me a perception check.
Yep.
Okay, there is a woman. Let's see if I have an NPC token for her. Hiding against the corner of the building. She's cowering in fear, just ahead of you and to your left.
Okay.
She's
I mean,
hiding right there. Letter J.
okay.
No, J, not K.
All right, Urban.
Alright, I would like to go towards the south and check around down here for anybody that may be fleeing or any weird goings on.
There is a 12-year-old boy standing right here.
Oh,
Just standing absolutely in shock.
I would I'd like to try my best to comfort him and then ask him if he saw anything.
All right. He has something in his hands. We're going to keep moving. Be right back. Falamer?
Also, follow Zorlos up here to the top.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look around for like any immediate threats.
Okay. What's Horace doing? Besides being unconscious for some reason.
Urban is also prone.
Uh,
Absolutely crawled out.
He crawled that entire way.
Crab walk.
do I see, or does Horace see anybody in a purple cloak?
No.
And the guy that you guys are questions like in this area, right? I know it's a J, so I'd like to go over here and just keep an eye on him,
Her. Yeah. Okay.
her,
You can move in
them.
her direction, Stelio.
I'm going to come out and see what all is on fire, if anything is on fire still, and start trying to work and see if I can get those put out.
Yeah. The building behind Han is probably going to be a total loss.
Okay. Is our building uh
It
is anything flung over to our building? Any crowning happening?
it was scorched, but did not catch.
Okay. Well, that was my immediate concern. My next concern would be to look for anybody hurt, not dead.
Okay.
So I'll probably do that up in this area here, and then that would be me.
All right, Strazik.
So I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna immediately see all the people lying in the street, and I'm gonna come over to the closest ones and see if there are any that I could possibly use spare the dying on to help. Or if they're all just gone already.
Those people are all very dead.
Okay. Um. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing.
Okay, Han. Sorry, thank you for passing that.
I would like to come up here as well and start. So is he looking like very suspicious? Or she said that she looks suspicious, correct?
She does not look suspicious. She looks traumatized.
I'm
I think
gonna.
Zorlos is about to talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Not if he gets there first.
Well, I cut you off before you had a chance to talk to her, so I'm going to give you that chance.
It's all good. I was looking for more threats and people sprinting away.
It's just it's I'm gonna go up and like try to comfort her the best I can. Like, are you okay?
So you're looking at a noble dressed in finery. She looks at you, her eyes wide, frightened horribly. I tell you, it was not a man. More like a puppet, shaped like a man. A puppet without strings. It was on the roof. It hurled something into the crowd, and that caused the explosion. I saw those halflings burned alive. I saw them. Next.
Okay, did I by chance hear that?
Yes.
Perfect. Ooh, she said the roof. Was she referring to a specific one?
She was pointing diagonally toward the building she's hiding behind.
The roof. Oh, the roof is on
The one
fire.
that's on fire?
She's pointing across that building, yes.
Across that building. Okay, then I'm gonna cut straight down.
She wasn't pointing up, she was pointing through this way.
So yeah, okay, that's what I was imagining. So I'm gonna run down this alley and then investigate and look at all of like the roof line of all of these more southern buildings. Like from if you were to point straight from me to Urban
Mhm.
buildings, and scan for puppets or anything at all, or places that people can easily climb.
Well, yeah, the entire area is pretty easily climbable.
Okay.
The roof in that area, everything abuts, so you don't even really have to jump. You also notice the only person I have not yet described is Fala, marked with the letter L. Fala Lelifair is also standing in the alleyway. with a look of shock on their face.
Okay. So, but no creepy puppet people.
No creepy puppet. Well, just the one you brought with you.
Hey now.
That's what
I
I was
hate-
thinking when I heard
referring to the
puppet
tester?
person.
It wasn't me.
All right.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Innocent until proven guilty.
If I don't see any
Who's in the
people
house
or
with you guys?
things on the roof, then I'll probably just try to position myself closer to like this side,
Okay.
so I can kind of see in like this little down alley area, and then just looking around for people, bad guys.
All right, Urban.
So what's in this shocked boy's hands?
He sees you looking and says, "Right after the explosion, I ducked behind a rain barrel. Then I heard a plop, and I found this inside."
Oh,
What is it?
It appears to be a necklace with golden beads.
Huh.
He hands it to you.
I'll take it. I'll say, good looking out, kid. Never know what could fall from the sky after an explosion.
It has 2 beads and a broken clasp. You can see little bits of chain where some of the beads must have come off already.
Well, I'm gonna take that and bring it over to the main group with me and show them once they are done with their individual parts.
Bellamere?
Did I also hear what the girl said?
Yes.
I'm going to come down here, see Zoro, let's go that way, and go ahead and go over this way and check. Just to be safe.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on Zoros in case I see him, like, notice anybody or anything, but kind of look around.
Like I said, Fala is standing there, the herbalist elf from down the way, and seems to be seeking someone to talk to.
Oh, I suppose I
Hint,
will.
hint, nudge, nudge.
I suppose I will go talk to her. Are you all right, miss?
I am. I'm not a miss, though. Anyway, I
Not
was
bad.
watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. Luckily, I wasn't injured. Through the smoke, I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a dead gnome, then start limping away. He was badly burned and casting glances over his shoulder, like he was afraid someone might be following him. He was headed toward the bent nail. As Fala points down that way.
I'm going to nod and say thank you. And I guess start making my way. I don't know how much time I have left in my action, but making my way towards Zoros to let him know.
Okay.
Making his way downtown.
Walking
Walking
fast.
Who is Heldar?
I don't know.
No idea.
I've
Oh,
been
that's
sitting
the
here
drunk.
looking.
That's the drunk.
Ah.
Right. Horace.
Where is even Horse at? There he is.
Horus is north of Jay.
Yeah, it's Horse is just gonna help Han console Jay.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything other that he can do.
Stelios Cantos.
So on the edges of this blast radius, were there anybody who weren't immediately dead, but it was just hurt? Or is
Um,
everybody who's gotten affected by this just dead?
Or fled.
Or
Yeah,
fled?
there's,
Okay.
there's nobody remaining in the scene other than the witnesses and the deceased,
Okay.
who are technically
Um,
also witnesses, I guess. But
we're witnesses, but witness to their own death, I guess. I was gonna say if anybody was in this building, but I'd imagine it'd be pretty hard to get anybody out of this building at the point.
yeah,
Um,
The building's probably like about to collapse, yeah.
yeah.
that's what I'd imagine.
So
I ain't no fireman. It seems everybody's is heading down this way, so I'll come for assistance and follow the group, I guess.
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm also going to head down here where everyone else is gathering and see what's going on. Ask anyone what they know, what they've heard. Since it seems like everyone is dead. And that's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty. On.
I don't even know what to do. Um,
Oh, what is?
do you guys think it'd be worth to pop a first level spell and do detect magic? Yay, nay.
I would. I
Well, you're
would not.
probably just going to detect that there was a fireball that was just set off and destroyed this building.
Yeah.
And that's quite obvious already.
So the two possibilities are you detect magic and you know what the magic is and it's fireball, or you don't detect magic and you're like, oh shit, it wasn't a fireball. Maybe something else.
I'm gonna run down
I
here and
do
just
have detect
Or maybe
magic.
he
I
finds
could
out that the
look.
necklace that I'm holding might be magic.
that's why I'm asking something like that, and if there's like a possible second tower up type stuff.
Well, I am currently on a mission, but I might in a second.
Alrighty. I'd like to chant something along the lines of "We ride," and then I'd like to gallop down the alley.
Where have you guys told us, since we're all together now, what you guys know?
I'm
I
at
know that
least bringing up
I
what
wasn't
the
even sure
child
if I had
said to
said it.
me.
I
Yeah,
know that there's a mystery.
I
I'm
wasn't
bringing up
sure
the
I even
child
had a
talking about the
chance
rain bucket.
to talk about it. But yes,
Okay.
I will immediately say what I know when I
Okay.
can.
So, looking around while I'm headed this way, I would like to I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody like jumping off of rooftops or anything. And I'd like to go to the as far as I can get in here, as much as I can see. Probably right to the door. Maybe look down this alley down below me. See what I see.
Okay. What would you like to do to try to see what you see?
I'd like to probably roll a perception. Perception over investigation if possible. But
Yeah, take your pick.
did that go? There it is.
Okay, yes, you do pick up the trail.
Heck yeah.
A man dragging heavily his right leg definitely fell right about where you are, leaving
Nice.
bits of blood and soot on the ground.
And where's he headed now? Like from where
The,
I'm at.
the trail is headed to the east.
Like into the bent nail, or like around?
around.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'd like to position myself probably like here, or as far that way as I can get.
Okay. From there, you can see the grate to the sewer is open.
Shit. I'd like to look back at my comrades and yell, "The sewer," and then probably call my turn.
Okay. Irvin?
Well, I imagine I'm hearing the man yelling, "The sewer."
Yes.
So I would like to head in the general direction of the sewer.
Okay.
Fuck, where's Zoralos on this map?
Just south of N.
And dashing, that's about as far as I can make it in the length of a turn.
Very good.
And now it's Fowler.
I also going to head towards Zoralos.
Okay. Horace?
Would also be headed that way. What's his movement speed?
And then Stelio?
If we need to
Just
be
with the
moved
dash.
backward, as to not break the movement rule, I'd be more than happy to do so.
That's okay.
I just counted mine, and with dashing, I can make it about there, give or
I think
take.
I might change it up
Give or
and
take one square.
head in direction of Zorlos.
Okay, Strazik.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same thing.
5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2,
The
3.
first thing you notice is a griffin sweeps in above with a cavalry rider on his back. Then you start to get the sense that the city guard is responding to this explosion. The scene from which you are all fleeing.
So
Yeah, I
were a
saw
lot of
that
other
coming.
people. A whole bunch of people were fleeing from this scene, so throw that shade at somebody else, mister.
But not as a large group and not
I
heading towards
imagine
the sewer.
people running down the streets are a large group.
Not in a collective group heading for the sewer.
Okay. Han?
Hans movement speed. Yeah, I guess I'm just booking with the guys. 5, 10, 15,
Sees the guard
20,
come in
25,
and then runs.
30, 35, 40,
That's
45, 50.
suspicious.
Literally a large group of people are all running in the same direction.
I'll talk my way out of it. Don't worry, guys.
Maybe you should have talked first, then ran.
You said it was right above the compass rose, right?
Yeah, it's right where you're standing.
Perfect. I'd like to. I took the dash action, so I'd
Okay.
like to. Well, I mean, to get here, to get fully here, I'd like to just take in my surroundings and see what I see as I run. I guess.
Okay, are you dropping down into the sewer?
If I have the ability to do anything else, I'd like to just poke my head in and see if I can Like, because obviously we're faster than he is. Maybe.
Yeah, you can see a black cloak sort of floating in the water down there.
Does it look like there's a man attached to that cloak, or just?
There's not. It's floating in the as though discarded.
Okay. Well, I think the move is to drop. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. Just drop down into the thing. If that's where we're going, that's where we're going. I'll go ahead and just
Okay.
drop down.
Down is dropped. Urban?
To the sewer.
All right. Salamir?
Also, to the sewer.
What's Horace doing?
Horse is trying to catch up, right?
Yeah, Horace is trying to cook ass. That's probably
Okay.
a little worse since he's in the middle.
So the Griffin Rider says, "You there, stop!" As Horace runs underneath him.
Gonna look up at the Griffin, or the guy on the Griffin, and I'm just gonna start doing some shit with my hand, act like I'm sign language, like just deaf,
Okay.
and just keep on walking.
Okay. So you want to try and deceive him that you're deaf?
Yep, that's the plan.
All right. Roll something for me.
Come on, natty 20. I missed the board.
Good job.
It was the exact same roll. Let's go.
Yeah, he seems suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Where are you moving to?
Okay.
All
Just gonna
right.
keep looking, I guess.
Stelio?
Did I see the Griffin guy come down?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to not continue to run away from the guard. I'm going to run back and probably like right about there.
Okay.
Attempt to communicate that the man we believe behind this, we think is going down into the sewers.
Okay. Drazik.
I'm going to, since I see that Stelio
Yeah.
kind of has it covered down there, I'm going to go ahead and dash as well to try to catch up and get to the sewers.
Okay. So the Griffin does a dash. Bringing the red
Tight.
along.
Oh, yikes.
He's on our side. Don't worry.
Allegedly.
I mean, did you throw a fireball into the street?
No, but this
Then
would
he's
be.
on our side.
We've had guards not be on our side before.
He's a Griffin Rider. He's different.
Don't give me that.
No
They're supposed to
qualms
be
cannot be solved with the truth, my friend.
Don't worry, the Rat Pack is here.
I'd like to stab his fucking rats in the face.
Faces.
Not to say that I'd do it, but I'd like to, really bad.
Fair enough. Okay, the guards all close in. You guys are all clear over here. What are we doing, hon?
Hans sees the bird, right? Like everybody fucking up after him.
It's
Oh, yeah.
kind of hard to miss the single bird.
I'm on fantasy grounds.
It's like a flying horse.
Does it talk?
No, I don't think so.
Dang.
It could be awakened, but 5th edition sure do love their awakened animals.
I'm going to walk up to Lagarde and try to explain ourselves.
Well, he's like
Look,
10 feet over your head, but go ahead.
sir
Yeah.
or ma'am,
It's a sir.
sir, we live in the Troll's Fire. That building that's kind of on fire, but not really, on the side, that's our house. And so we walked out, and, you know, with the big boom, walked out, and went to investigate, and one of the people that's over, like, hiding because, you know, they're scared, said that there's somebody that ran in, like, this direction, and that we saw the sewer was open, so we're assuming he's down there. Please don't try to impede on us.
He replies, "Stand down, citizen. The investigators are on their way. Do not impede our investigation."
I'm going to have to insist that you don't stop us. Please.
He does not appear to be asking.
Neither am I.
I would say neither am I.
Zorlus.
Tell
Alright,
me
what do I
to
see?
roll. Off.
So looking in both directions down the sewer, you don't see any obvious signs of which way he went.
How deep
well,
is the water?
The water's about knee deep.
Knee deep in the water somewhere.
And then he left a cloak behind?
Yes, the cloak is very badly burned along the right side.
Okay.
Hope
Is
you
there
want
any? Is
that.
it just a cloak, or are there pockets?
There are pockets, but nothing in them.
All right. So Falamer and Yerban both dropped into the sewer.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to. You said I don't see anything. Is that without a roll?
You can roll. It would be very difficult because of the water, but yeah, you could try.
Well, just yeah. I mean, I figured I'd see like ripples in the water if he was underneath it or something. It is the sewer. Couldn't imagine he'd want to dip underneath it. But is it dark? Is it light?
It is
What's
not
the
lit
lighting?
down here. Occasionally, grates from the street level let in light.
Gotcha. Okay. I'd like to. I'd like to roll an insight to figure out which way he would have gone.
Okay.
Like kind of
Which-
thinking which way you would flee if you had just fled a fireball attack.
Well, I read the definition of insight, and it really does say predicting someone's next move. And I think that's probably when you're like looking at him, but getting clues from body language, speech habits, changes in mannerisms, possibly like I don't know, the fact that he's limping, the
Sure.
fact that he went into the sewer, all that good stuff.
He's injured and went into that sewer water. He's already signed his own death warrant. So
Yeah.
Most people, when faced with a T, will take the right path.
Because most people are right-handed.
Most people are right-handed.
Well, your insight leads you to believe he may have headed away from the fireball and away from the city. So this would be the northern path. Going south would lead him deeper into Waterdeep.
Understood. I once again chant, "We ride," and then I take off to the north.
Okay. Urban, are you riding?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride on with Mr. Zoralos to the north in the sewer.
See,
wherever
you
that-
don't have hooves. You don't ride.
I mean, fair.
He man trots.
He man trots.
Splashity splash, splash, splash.
Just get 2 coconut halves.
Yeah, I'd like to be like you know,
How
doing
would they
the
get brought here?
what do deer do in tall grass?
Go
Gallop?
by, is it a finch?
Hollow.
With a
No, it's like
swallow.
there's a word for it.
Swallow. It's a swallow.
But not a European one.
No.
They're too
Again, I'm sorry to all of our European viewers.
All one
Hey,
of our
Monty
viewers.
Python was British, all right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Was British. He converted.
Bravely bold Sir Folimer.
I am riding.
Okay.
Is
Horus.
it Dawn?
It is not.
Oh, we're at Dawn. Horus. Come on. Why is Transfergram being big dumb? Can I please click on Horus? Game? There we go. You said the sewer's like over like 30, 34. Like over in this direction?
That's right.
Or is it like he would try to make it to the sewer, but that was his movement and dash. So I guess that's all she's gonna try to do.
Okay. Stelio.
Are the guards? Do they seem to be coordinating off the area?
They are, yes.
Okay. And everybody else had already like when we met up in this area, like right where I'm at, kinda.
Uh-huh.
Information was shared, right?
Yes. And
We heard
the Griffin
we heard what
heard and he
Jay-
flew directly over your head to go and tell everybody not to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
running
yeah.
off.
Yeah, the no, like our group shared what Jay had said and what Paula had said, correct?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. Let's see, if I remember correctly, I think one of these people, there he is. So I see that there's a sergeant up this way. And I want to go give him the information that we were given. From Fala about the man in the cloak who took something off the gnome body, and from Jay
Okay.
about the thing that appeared to be a puppet, but not a puppet at the same time that threw the thing.
As soon as you start relaying, he says, "Please stand over here. The investigators are coming."
All right, I will wait where he tells me to wait, and we'll relay the information as needed.
That's
Okay.
a good toaster.
Let's be real, the toaster would probably get fried if he went in the sewer anyway. So
I've already been in the sewer. Water is not a problem for me.
See, I don't know about all that.
allegedly. So everyone else that's around here except the Griffin cavalry rider has hopped into the sewer, right?
No?
I think it's
Oh,
just the
there's-
three of us.
Han,
that follow.
Yurbin, Zorlos, Falamer.
No, Han is not jumping in the sewer. Han was gonna talk to the Griffin dude.
Yeah, Zorlos,
Alright.
Falamer, and Yurbin are in the sewer.
I'm gonna leave the talking to the dumb man for some reason.
No way
and
is this-
I'm gonna hop into the sewer.
This cleric sprints past the Griffin. Waddles.
I'm gonna hop in the sewer and realize that it's like chest deep because I'm a dwarf.
Tink, 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 tink. Kerplunk.
And I'm can I see everyone else like running off to the north, was it?
You can.
Where they were
yes.
going? Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna follow them as well. Sprinting.
Okay.
We have chains. I have to have chains. I don't have chains.
Chains?
Chainmail.
Oh.
Clink, 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 clink.
Okay, so the Griffin rider screams at you. "I said stop! All of you stop now!"
Three of us are already 60 feet deep into this sewer.
And that Griffin ain't going through the manhole, so.
"You are hampering justice!" he screams.
I'd like to laugh at that in game.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're super far in. All you can hear is the splish splashing from.
That you were taking a bath?
Yeah.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
And the justice thing.
All right. So they are stationing guards in formation and rounding up the witnesses. Get all the people moved around over here. And they ask Stelio to come stand over here too.
All right.
And that's the turn for the watch. Well, the guard. On.
So Han got corralled with them. I'm still just gonna try to persuade the Griffin Rider the best I can
Okay.
about how they are going to handle this or capture the individual. Like I'm just gonna. The only thing I'm gonna try to do is just persuade them.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a roll?
Typically, that would be called for, yeah.
16.
And what are you saying?
Trust me. My friends, when they've been in the sewers before, okay, we are just trying to help. All of us sitting up here letting them get away is not going to help anything, okay? They're going to catch them, I promise. But if you try to pertain them or detain them, that they are going to not go easily. I'll even try to intimidate them if need. If you have intimidation.
So you're doing performance, so it's like an impassioned speech?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled performance. I meant to do persuasion. I misclicked.
Okay. Would you rather roll persuasion? You can.
I mean, much better.
That's perception.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Which
can't
you are
read.
not.
Well, like my mouse is like super weird. Like when I
Blame
try
it
to
on the
click on
mouse.
when I try to click on something, it's like 3 things over. Persuasion. Hell yeah, brother.
You better come with me.
Rather not. I'd much rather not.
He lands the griffin on the ground and starts walking it back this direction. Are you... Which way are you going, Han?
Moving.
Huh?
I'm not
with
gonna
it?
move.
You're not
I'm
going to
just
move at
gonna
all?
stay. Nope. Because worst case scenario, I get a little bit of trouble, but my friends get time.
Okay. So you 3 in the sewers are going to continue to give chase?
I would love to actively
Indeed, I
make
do.
sure, or at least try to validate my.
I would
my-
like that as well. Go ahead and give me that
Yeah.
roll.
Oh.
Where is Horace? What is Horace doing?
Horace is also trying to make it to the. Seriously, what?
But now Horace has his way blocked by a great big old griffin rider.
It definitely probably should be an investigation check.
I'm kind of gentle about that. If you have a different skill that makes sense to you, you can roll it instead. I don't care.
But yeah, perception is more. I always just thought of perception as just like see what I see. Let me find the clues.
Right.
Investigation is more like use the clues. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't
guess-
really have a whole lot to go off of other than.
I guess Horace is just gonna try to meet up with the group then.
Okay.
And once he gets to the Griffin, he's be like, "I'm with them."
Okay. The Griffin Rider insists that you guys come over here with the other witnesses so you can be questioned by the investigators.
Reaffirm what Carfield was saying. I always felt like perception was the people who come in at the beginning of the crime scene and put those little placards down at all the clues.
Yeah.
And investigation is the guy at Boondock Saints who puts in the headphones and is like connecting all the dots.
Yeah. There was a firefight.
Yeah.
But that said, if you spent points in something and you want it to be useful for game reasons, I'm
Right.
okay with that. But, yeah. So go ahead and give me that roll, if you would. We're going to.
That
I
9
think
was my roll.
yeah,
Oh, you
that
rolled
was
a
it.
9. Okay.
So I rolled a 13 after proficiency.
Gotcha. You are searching through the sewers. All right.
Yeah.
Changing the speed at which time travels. After several minutes, these two men arrive and begin taking stock and doing their investigation checks for the scene. The party in the sewer does searching. There are some missteps, but they do pick up the trail once again. What are you two stallers doing over here in the alley? Do you eventually relent and go be corralled with the others?
Han is not. Han is trying to be difficult as humanly possible to try to get as much attention on him without, like, fighting.
Han is going full Karen mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you irritate him enough,
that's
he's
very
going
good.
to intimidate you with that griffin.
And the griffin eats rats.
Griffin does eat rat.
Of which there are 2 small ones and 1 very large one.
If you take a second to listen to me, I will follow.
Okay. The
Quick-
Griffin Rider agrees to give you a chance, but first, he is honor bound to inform you that the crime of hampering justice can result in a fine of up to 200 gold pieces and hard labor for up to 10 days. But go ahead and say what you were going to say.
I'm not trying to stop justice. I'm trying to help justice. See, while you're up here on your little fancy bird, you're trying to corral everybody and get information that we've already gotten, that we've already told you about. My robot friend over there told you about it, right? Okay, cool. My other friends that are currently pursuing said individual of question is trying to get the fucker for you. He's doing your job for you. You're welcome. Now,
We're going to get thrown in jail.
Some of you are going to
I'm
get thrown in
throwing
jail.
myself into a tree, throwing that chain on that bitch and protesting.
Derek, I promise you would not make it in jail. I can
don't have to.
guarantee that.
Han can. Han can make it.
Han cannot
I
make it.
guarantee Han can't make it.
Han can just make himself a big motherfucker that you don't want to fuck with. Because he can just do that.
Can't you not change your size when you're with your
Doesn't
changing
change your
ability?
size.
I'm still a half elf. I'm still like normal size.
So but you can't be bigger than medium.
Okay.
You can't be large and in charge.
Aha! You determine the specification of the change, including your coloration, hair length, sex, height, and weight.
Yeah.
But you can't change your size.
Right.
Like to huge or anything like
It
that.
says but you can make yourself appear as a member of another race.
Yeah.
Yeah, other
But you can't
playable
change
there's
your
not any playable
size.
races that are huge.
Goliath,
Goliath is large.
They're still just large.
but still large, is bigger than most.
Okay. So, the path through the sewers turns out to be a little windier than you would have expected. originally the trail leads north and then east and then back to the south. It emerges from the sewer right here on the map, which I need to throw a letter on real quick.
The
On
large
the
one.
Waterdeep large map.
Yeah, I'll share it again if you want, but we'll do E for exit, I guess. I don't know letters. Invent more letters. Where was they? That's way too big.
That's what she said.
You're an absolute child.
All right, letter E.
The one on the corner of
Happy
Horn and Celerin. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this E at?
Like
Directly
top right corner
east
still.
of Trolls.
I see it. So we didn't really go north at all. We pretty much just went east.
He doubled back, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a sewer system for Waterdeep, and I would be very surprised if it ran north into the field ward and out into the fields.
Well,
Where
fertilizer.
else are you gonna dump your waste, you know?
Probably
The
this
ocean.
giant ass ocean that's right next to yeah.
All right.
I would
Um,
say.
The trail appears to have crossed the street to a grand villa, a walled manor.
Hell yeah. We're sprinting. I am quote unquote riding.
Okay. Back at the Troll Skull. So the gentlemen introduce themselves to Stelio, Han, and Horace, I guess. This is Seth Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind. Barnabas identifies himself as a member of the Watchful Order.
Where's your proof?
Since he's aware of the service that's already been done for the Blackstaff, he trades the following facts with you. I'm assuming that Stelio tells him everything that you guys learned.
Yeah, I'll share information with the guard and, try to affirm that, we believe that we're trying to help and actively, doing what we're doing. It'd be better to have somebody on the move than just sitting here, I guess is what they're thinking.
Okay. Wonder if he has any means to intervene. 1 second. Okay. He says, "Your friends are in pursuit?" This is the little man with glasses.
I would assume they're attempting to track down whoever did this. They take any attacks on their area pretty personally. Considering we just got the place, I'd imagine, they might be a bit offended by anybody who would attempt to burn it down.
Can you describe one of them?
One of our friends or one of the people who burned down the place?
One of your friends. Quickly.
Let's see. There's a satyr. There's a couple of satyrs, I think.
What is
Yeah,
his
there's
name?
two satyrs. Zorolos is the probably one in the front. He was the one who had figured out everything quickest and had gone in that direction first.
Satyr named Zoralos. Is that his true name?
As far as I am aware, is his true name.
All right, he's starting to cast a spell.
Is that Barnabas who's casting the spell?
It is, yes.
All right. I'm assuming Mr. Crumley knows what he's doing. So I wouldn't want to interrupt him. I'd ask Crumley what is going on with the spell.
Crumley doesn't know what he's doing. He's kind of looking at Barnabas through the side eye.
Oh, interesting. I do want to reaffirm that they mean no harm. It's just, they're doing what they can do to try and help in their eyes.
Okay, Zorlos, you hear a strange man echoing words inside your brain.
Alrighty.
Barnabas opens his eyes and says, I believe that worked.
I'll. Well, yeah, I'll let the. I was unclear as to who or if Strazig was able to catch up with us.
Yes, Strazig was.
He was.
Yeah.
He is riding. All right.
I
So
was
I'll-
riding at a fet 50 feet per turn.
Well, we're cooking it. I'm cooking at 70.
Yeah.
So
Carry him.
actually, you know what? I have 45 movement, don't I? Yeah, I
Oh,
do. I'm cooking at
because you're a
90.
monk. Yeah, I
What?
can't even keep up with you.
Oh my god.
50, 70, and 90.
Yeah. I'm not messing around. Anyways,
I think Greg's got like 7 or 60 when he's cooking.
so I'll
It's just
turn
60 because
to.
it's based off of 30.
Yep.
I will turn to behind me and say, "We mustn't take up arms." As I hear the, "We must not take up arms." That's all. That's all I'll say.
Do you know why we shouldn't take up arms?
Good thing I don't use weapons.
I'm not even gonna justify that. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm just gonna tell you what I was told by someone I don't know.
Are you going to follow this instruction?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to kill the guy. We can let the guards
Nope.
take care of him.
But if an ice shard goes through his leg, he'll
Okay.
stop.
So Barnabas and Seth share these two facts after you've exchanged your information. He knows that the gnome was running from armed pursuers, of which there were 3. The third person who was chasing the gnome isn't among the dead. And 3 things, sorry. The gnome and his pursuers were moving toward the tavern in Trollskull Alley. He does not yet know who owns it, but is about to find out. Right after this, I was going to go find out who lives there. And neither the gnome nor his pursuers saw the blast coming.
So, I'm going to
Wild goose
inquire which tavern, because there is ours and Floon's Brood, which are both in Trollskull, right? This whole area, this whole section is Trollskull, right?
They were moving towards that building, and he points directly at the Trollskull Tavern.
Okay.
You said that was yours?
Yes, we just recently came into possession of it. We had just cleared everything with the Bearster and all the guilds to start construction. I don't know if there's still like any equipment outside that looks usable. Yeah, we had just acquired it, so I have no idea who this gnome is or why he was coming here. He said he was being pursued by 3 people, and 2 of them are here dead. Which 2 are those?
These 2 in black, he gestures toward the humans.
They were wearing black cloaks like this. I believe that was the description of the 3rd one as well that took off towards the sewers. So
We don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I bet we find snake tattoos on their wrists.
that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay. What was that? Why did you ask me about the true name of my companion? What's with that?
It's difficult to cast the sending spell being unfamiliar with your target.
I see. So what did you send an item? What did you send?
A message.
A message. Ah. Care to share with the peanut gallery over here?
I instructed your friend to not take up arms in the city.
Ah, that's a good instruction. That's probably pretty necessary.
I have no desire to jump to any conclusions, and cannot imagine you would firebomb your own building.
Oh, we would not.
However, I need to determine your involvement in this affair before I can allow you to dispense any vigilante justice in Waterdeep.
Understandable.
We need to finish policing the scene.
Yeah, I'll either be here or trying to tidy up some stuff in Troll's Hole if you don't need me anymore, I guess.
Okay. He bids you farewell, watches as you go back into Trollskull, and they begin carefully inspecting each of the bodies before they're loaded on a cart to be taken away. The pursuing party, as I said, is standing across the street from a great house with a walled fence and a bronze gate. Inside the courtyard, you can see some dogs patrolling.
So we're right at E, right? And the house you're talking about is the like big one by itself with like the grassy area around it. Is that
Yes,
okay?
the one between Horn and Saturn Street. So.
Okay.
All right, and I think we will stop here for tonight. Having broken the seal on Chapter 3, you are now Level 3.
Whoa!
Please level before we play
Right.
next time.
Level
For
up.
all of our European friends enjoying the show from afar, have a good night.